good evening. The bodies of 5 workers killed at a Birmingham recycling plant have been recovered after a painstaking operation by the emergency services. The men were all working at Hawkswood Metal Recycling yesterday when a wall collapsed and buried them under tons of metal and concrete. Friends of the men, who are all originally from the Gambia, have again spent the day at the site, desperately waiting for news. Our reporter Sarah Falkland is there for us tonight, and she can bring us the latest. Sarah.
Well, in the last hour, things are really wound down here, Nick. We've still got a police presence behind me. They're protecting this. It's a crime scene, but I understand that the mobile mortuary with those remaining bodies has now left the site. And this side of the police cordon, which was full of the Gambian community for the last 36 hours and members of the media, now empty. There's just me here and some bouquets of flowers, including some from West Midlands Fire Service. The man on the left of this picture is Alimamo Kintejame. He's thought to be one of the 5 men who were crushed to death. He'd been working here sorting scrap metal, saving money to pay for his family to fly over from the Gambia this weekend to start a new life in Birmingham.
He's a very hard-working man, very nice. He's decent, very caring and hard-working.
All of the men who died here yesterday morning were from the African country, all Muslim, married with children. 24 hours on from the tragedy, with still 3 bodies to be recovered, there was growing unease.
They're taking too long, you know. That's what we are worried about that, you know.
Our main concern is to get those dead bodies and bury them as soon as possible.
Why has it taken quite so long to find these men?
We absolutely understand that this is a difficult situation for everybody involved. However, we have to ensure the safety of our crews and balance this against the dignity of the victims involved, and also the need for the police investigation that will hopefully tell us what's happened here.
As safety assessors shored up parts of the site near to where the men died, a kind neighbour laid out refreshments for the waiting crowd. And then finally, the confirmation that they'd been waiting for.
With dignity, we've been able to recover all 5 of the men. We are now in contact with all of the families, and we'll be working with the families and the coroner's office to take the family through the next stage of this process.
Yesterday, when the brothers first passed away,
the Gambian community in Birmingham may be 10,000 strong, but many are from the same remote villages, and bonds are tight. At this community centre in Smethwick, Friday prayers today reflected on the deaths of the 5 men and the wish that they found peace.
Such a sad story, Sarah. Are police still involved now the bodies have been recovered?
Very much so. It was stressed upon me this afternoon by police officers involved in this that they will not be handing over this case to the Health and Safety Executive until they are absolutely satisfied that there has been no criminal involvement, no foul play, that what happened to these 5 men here, just through the iron gates to the right behind me, was entirely an accident. Until that's proven beyond doubt, they will not be withdrawing from this site.
And we had a brief statement, didn't we, from Hawkswood Metal Recycling yesterday. Have we heard any more today?
I did speak to a company spokesman just briefly at lunchtime, and again they offered their condolences to the families involved. They did say they'd be offering every support they could. I said, is that financial? They wouldn't be drawn on that. But what we do know is this is a family business. It's been going for 40 years, but their track record as regards health and safety isn't exactly clean. 4 years ago, the company was fined £50,000 after a worker got his arm caught in a machine. Happily tonight, I can tell you, though, that the 6th man involved in this incident who broke his leg is making a good recovery in hospital.
Sarah, thank you. A Worcester man has been ordered to pay almost